let's do seeking validation, right? So this is another red flag on the list. So if you're dating a woman and she's using social media to seek validation and attention
This is good.
outside of the relationship, then that's the problem, right? Instagram, for example, Twitter, mostly Instagram because Instagram's more photography based. But if she's posting sexy selfies, provocative photographs, you're on vacation with her or you're doing something and she's taking a picture of the food, but you're not in the picture, or she wants a picture with the sunset and you're not in the picture, it's just her. That's a woman that's seeking validation. She's looking for likes, she's fishing for likes, she's fishing for comments. And make no mistake, guys are going to be DMing her, hey, hey, beautiful, what are you doing? This, that, and the other thing. Most of it she just ignores. But the fact that she's doing that is a reality that you have to contend with today because she's looking for attention and marketing herself online. So if you want to see if a woman really loves you, if she's really looking at you the best that she can possibly get, tell her to shut down her Instagram. See if she does that for you. Because a woman that loves you, that sees you as her best option, will do it. If she has genuine burning desire for you and would fear losing you, to another woman, she'll shut down her Instagram. At the very least, if you're dating a woman, her social media should not be posting provocative pictures, especially if she says, hey, Rich, I dig your vibe. Where do we stand? I want to claim you. I don't want to share you with anybody else. Especially then, by the way, women should have that talk with you. It's not you opening the where do we stand talk. Women open that talk up. Okay. You never start that. So if she's done that and she's posting those pictures, that's when you go, well, I like you too, but I don't take women seriously that post provocative pictures online. So what are we going to do about that? Oh, I'll just close down my account. Perfect. No problem. Oh, why are you trying to control me?
Yep.
My friend Becky
Yep.
had that happen.
Yep.
That's when you're like, well, like I said, I don't take women seriously that post provocative pictures online. So if you want to get with me, that's going to have to stop, right?
Now, I had dated someone and they did that. I was with them and they would have a sexy shirt on, whatever. And
Yeah.
really, okay. But if we're going to date, and again, if I'm going to meet you, Rich, okay, I don't want her walking in. Me, you, and her are going to go to dinner. I'm dressed nice. You're dressed nice. I am not taking her with me with her cleavage hanging out and everything else
Mm,
because to me it's trashy.
yeah.
But you say something to them, and they say, "Oh, you're jealous, or you're controlling, or you're too old," or that's the response you get. And
Bye. I have better options. You just move on.
yeah, there'd be a lot of single guys. I'll tell you what,
Guys value increases as we get older. We only get better as we get older. Men peak in their late 30s, early 40s. I'm older than that, so I'll be honest, right? Like I'm on the decline, at this stage, but men do get better as they age, especially if they've done work in their life, they've chased excellence, they've made money. Women peak at 22, 23
that's it, buddy.
because women and men are different. Men are success objects and women are beauty objects. So women peak around 21, 22, 23. That's when, if you survey cross culturally, and they've done this, they've asked men around the world, they show them pictures of women of all ages from the 20s all the way up to like 70 or something like that. Universally, cross culture, cross religion, they all universally select about 21, 22 years old. And women hate that when you say that. That's misogynistic. Why are you just distilling us down to objects? It's always been that way for thousands of years. Women have always been beauty objects to men, and men have always been success objects to women. That's the way it is.
And I know you've seen it. You go online, and I would go online. I'm having a guest in, whoever, and I would go online and just look to see who they are, what they're about to have a good conversation with, and then I would see their wife, and I would see what they're wearing, and hey, if they're okay with that, that's fine. But to me, sometimes I would almost fall over because back in my day, back in my heyday when I wasn't a committed guy, I mean, I would attack that right away, just based on the fact of what you're wearing and how you're presenting yourself. So to
Precisely.
me, it's
She's
like
marketing herself.
like, buddy, you might want to say something to her. Well, it makes her feel good, this, that, the other. My friend, like, this is what I say, and excuse my language if you don't like it, but she's saying, "Come fuck me." I mean,
Yeah.
when you're in that little thing and the dress is up, and you're married with kids and you're doing the what do they call that? The boomerang. It's like, come fuck me. I'm like, dude, that's like, even friends like try to be nice, and then of course they don't like me. And I'm like, dude, your wife is on Instagram. Basically, she might as well be on a hooker site.
Yeah. Precisely, exactly, 100%. Right. I mean, she's a representation of you. I wouldn't want to take
Thank
my
you.
gal
That's what I'm
out
saying.
if she had a OnlyFans, if she had an Instagram where she's constantly showing her body off. If I had to take her out to a dinner and she's wearing a nice evening gown, maybe like cut down the back a little bit, she's got tattoos on her back. You don't want that as a guy, and women don't seem to understand that. It doesn't seem to sink in that men value beauty, purity, conservative type of like women that are only there for like, you want a freak in the bedroom. You don't want them in the streets, right?
Right. Yeah. You want the free, you do not want to take that to, we had a meeting with Magic Johnson, birthday party. You don't, regardless of what he's doing, he's already on his 10 gazillion $1 million jet, right? So it doesn't matter what he's doing, right? We're coming in as a little guy. I don't want to go in there with some chick half naked. I want a classy looking girl, not with tons of jewelry, a nice necklace, like a proper. And for some reason, like you said, if you say proper or classy, that means you're old,
sexist.
You're old, you're sexist, you're jealous, you're
good. Call me that. If that's what I am, then that's what I am.
Yeah, yeah. That was that about, you got to read that. That's a really good one. And give another one of these flags, Rob. I'm giving you this book.
Let's go to hissy fits. So,
oh boy,
kids throw hissy fits. You got kids, Rob?
Yeah, two.
Two
boys.
They'll get mad. They'll they'll get down on the ground. They'll bang their fists, sort of thing. If things don't go their way, fine. They don't know how to deal with their emotions. But when you're an adult, you can't be throwing hissy fits. If you can't control your emotions as an adult woman, and you get mad and you're slamming things, you're throwing things, you're slamming doors, car doors, front doors, you just, as a guy, you want a peaceful life. You want a woman that's a complement to your life, not a woman that's complicating your life. And a woman that throws hissy fits is going to add unnecessary stress to your life that you really don't need. I don't want to be going out in my world chasing excellence, making money, putting a dent in the universe, and I come back to a woman, an adult female, throwing a hissy fit, right? So she's got to be able to deal with conflict. She's got to be able to resolve it. She's got to be able to have some control over her emotions. Hissy fits are really a big red flag too.
And Rich, they go on and on and on. And again, like I said in the past, I would have a big meeting, like a really important meeting or a really important guest where I had to, like, I'd read your book, look at all your websites. You're not just a one thing type of guy, where you sit down, hey, Rich, how you doing? You got all kinds, you got 3 YouTubes, you got a book, you got the podcast, you got all kinds of stuff going on, and these hissy fits, they bring up something and they just keep going on and on and on and on. When, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think us men, okay, what's the problem? Okay, that's the problem. Okay, how can we fix it? Okay, it's done. Period. No more to talk about, but they go on and on and on and on. That would fit into the hissy fit category, right?
Yeah, hissy fit's broad. She doesn't like something you say, a boundary that you set. She goes out and breaks another boundary. She'll make a derogatory post on social media that is about the hissy fit that she just threw because she doesn't like something that you did. It's it's just childish behavior. And like I said, you want a woman that's a complement to your life, not a woman that complicates your life.
And the best, and I'm sure you've seen this, when you're talking and people that come to you, they have a hissy fit with you, and then they go tell everybody about they go to the committee and tell the committee all about the hissy fit, and then they keep bringing the hissy fit back up again and again and again with the committee.
Yeah, it's a never-ending cycle. You don't want to deal with any of that as a guy. Guys do, but you don't really want it. Trust me. I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here. And pinned down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.